G'day, today is Tuesday the 7th of October 2025 and this is some items I got from MECCA online, and I've never bought things from MECCA online before. I have bought like one or two items from them in their store before in the past. See, MECCA! And I was interested because they have things that you can't get elsewhere, but a lot of the ones I did buy you can get elsewhere. So let's look at the camera in one hand. I've only got one hand to open this with. Oops. So if you see my hairy legs, sorry about that. Just sitting on the floor. I don't really have anywhere tidy to do this. So this is called a stimulating therapy massager. This is for your head. I believe, yeah, it says scalp revival. So I'm going to use this either for washing my hair or for oiling my hair, or maybe both, but it depends if it's easy to clean. Because if it's not easy to clean, I might not be able to do the oiling with it, or I'll have to choose one, either washing or oiling. This one I'm really excited about. Protini Polypeptide Cream or Polypeptides. Strengthen and moisture. 9 signal peptides. Pygmy Water Lily. I've never used that ingredient before. So this is by Drunk Elephant. You can see that at the top. That's an interesting design of an elephant. I like this. So apparently this is really good for repairing the skin barrier and moisturizing, and of course those polypeptides are helpful too. I don't think I've ever had a moisturizer with polypeptides in it before. And then Aramis Legendary Lip Oil. It's not focusing. There it is. I don't know how to pronounce that French. It looks like French writing. Huile au Lèvres Legendaire. I don't know if I said that right. Aramis Beauty. I'd like to open it. Let's see if we can open it. Yeah, one hand. Well, it's not see-through, so I can't really see the product. But I like how they've packaged that. I wonder how you're supposed to know when it's getting low. I guess you can only go by how dry the stick is. Or I might not open that today. Pardon me, gulping. This, it says it's lipstick. I think it's Charlotte Tilbury. Oh yeah, CT. I think that's Charlotte Tilbury. Velvet Underground. And that's similar to my natural lip colour, but my lip colour is probably more rosy, slightly more rosy. And they're kind of similar colours. And then, oops, it's upside down. Broad Spectrum UVA UVB Defense Skin Perfecting Sunscreen. I don't usually use sunscreen, but I'm having some issues with my skin from going in the sun, like enlarged pores, dryness, dehydration, things like that. I think it's oily but dehydrated at the same time. So the dehydration is lack of water, but the oiliness is abundance of oil. I believe that's everything in here, except for this sample. Now this might not be vegan, but it says, thirsty much, quench your skin. I don't know what this is. Skin over ovenching moisture white with 4 types of hyaluronic acid, squalane, and black Baltic moss. Interesting. And I think this just says what the items were. Now, does it have the prices? No, it doesn't have the prices. So what I might do is when I upload the video, I'll put the current prices for these items on the list in the description, and you'll be able to find that there. I'll keep you updated. Okay, so I just wanted to say all of these are vegan and cruelty free. I checked every single product. I used a filter to find the vegan things and then checked in the description if they were also cruelty free, because sometimes they're vegan and not cruelty free, sometimes they're cruelty free and not vegan, and often they're both, but not always, so I just always check them to make sure. I did have things in my cart that weren't cruelty free or weren't vegan, and then I went back and got rid of them and changed the products. Now this 30 grams. I thought I got 100 grams. I'll have to double check that before opening it. Smooth and cream evenly over dry skin. At least 20 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply every 2 hours or more often. Usually after swimming with excessive perspiration or tail drying. Avoid contact with irons, of course. To save face, SPF 50 plus super screen. I like that they have SPF 50 plus nowadays. But yeah, I had issues with sunscreen because even if I double cleanse, it's really hard to get the sunscreen off my skin because it just sticks. And like if I use a moisturizer, sometimes I don't need to use the moisturizer the next day because after cleansing, it's still on there. So if anyone has any tips on how to really cleanse the skin without drying it out and inflaming it, I'd really appreciate that advice on that, because my skin's just a little bit sensitive to everything at the moment, and it's kind of, not just at the moment, it's always been a little bit sensitive. I'd like to be able to wear sunscreen because I want to go out in the sun. Oh, my hand's shaking a little bit. I like to wear sunscreen because I like to go out in the sun more. And I tried to sensitize my skin to the sun, but it didn't work. It just got burnt. It just kept getting burnt. And every time you burn your skin, you're putting yourself at risk of cancer, of course. But I think even sunscreens, and I don't know about these ones, because these are major brands. Yeah, I don't know about the ingredients. I'll have to do a lot of research, I guess. But like even organic and natural sunscreens might not necessarily be very effective, let alone safe. So, but I think these are probably a bit less safe. And I did do a little research and found out that a lot of people, although they die from cancers from too much sun exposure, way more people die from not enough sun exposure or vitamin D deficiency related issues. And vitamin D is responsible for like 200 or 300 different processes in the body. So it's important to get vitamin D. And I'm having supplements now, so I'll see how I go with supplements and getting out in the sun a little bit more, but I just have to be super careful because I'm really fair. And I'll show you my hand. Yeah. Well, that's all. Have a good one.